Being lost in the desert, not ideal. But being lost in Palm Desert, as long as I'm looking for food, I can get down with asking for directions. And that's just what happened in 2017 at a strip mall on El Paseo. Hey, excuse me. Can you tell me where Wilma and Frieda's is? That way? Thank you. Fortunately, I found my way. And since then, they've opened a second spot on another second floor, this time in Palm Springs. This is Wilma and Frieda.
Chilaquiles over easy in the window.
Wilma and Frieda's is the place to be. Everything is from scratch.
Blackberry French toast up.
I was on the original episode. I was able to let people know what a great spot it was. Comfort food, but with a delectable twist.
Mustard chicken sandwich ready with tots.
The food's amazing. We used to drive to Palm Desert specifically to eat there. So when they opened the Palm Springs location, we were just doing backflips.
And it was that enthusiasm that convinced Kelly McFall and her brother Craig Alexander to open their second location.
We knew we wanted a bigger place, and we fell in love with this location. It's right in the heart of Palm Springs.
So what is the restaurant? What do you guys do?
It's breakfast and lunch.
Okay.
Wilma and Frieda is our two grandmothers.
Are
It
your
equals
grandma
us.
still with you?
No, they passed away.
Did they know about the naming?
Wilma did.
That's why it's Wilma and Frieda.
Yes, we had to put Wilma first.
Scratch made?
99% of everything is done from scratch here.
From breakfast, lunch, and then amazing homemade pastries that you wish you knew how to make at home.
Breakfast, blueberry tart.
I had the breakfast tart, and it was so delicious.
So today we're making the Wilma and Frieda breakfast tart.
Okay, let's get into it.
We're gonna start with the blueberry compote. I got fresh blueberries, lemon juice, and granulated sugar.
We're gonna let that cook down.
In the meantime, we're gonna make a slurry. So
Okay.
this is cornstarch and water.
There we go.
It's gonna get thick, and then it's gonna cool down, and we're gonna use that in our breakfast tart.
We're gonna make the dough now?
Yes.
Awesome.
All-purpose flour, sugar, kosher salt, nutmeg, some vanilla extract, shortening, and butter.
So we're making gravel.
Yes. And we have ice water. So this is all gonna pull together, and we're gonna roll it out. All right. And then we're going to use a pastry cutter,
Time to party.
and we'll go the other way. And this is where the blueberry compote comes in. And we take one more piece and some egg wash, and we paint it.
Ooh, okay.
And use a pastry crimper here.
That's gonna glue it shut.
Yes,
What are we baking these at?
350.
How long?
10 minutes, and we're gonna pull it out, put milk on it, and put it back in for 10 minutes.
And that creates the glaze?
Yes.
Dig it.
This is our frosting here.
Oh, whoa. What happened?
This is the sprinkles. We finish it with powdered sugar and some fresh blueberries.
That's ridiculous. It's like shortbread meets awesome pie crust meets a morning breakfast tart. Wow.
That's the one that's the best seller in the whole place.
Zucchini spirals with eggs in the window.
The food never disappoints. It's amazing.
Different combinations of things that you wouldn't necessarily expect, but then once you get them, you're like, why didn't I think of that before?
Bangers and rings.
Onion rings, and then you put the banger on it with the egg and the sauce. A marriage made in heaven.
Bangers and rings ready. Now we're gonna start doing the onion rings. We do cut onions like about an inch thick. We put them in water and ice just to mellow out the taste of the onion. First, we're gonna put the panko in, all base seasoning, onion powder, garlic powder, and some salt and pepper. We're gonna mix it. So now we're gonna grab the onion. We're gonna add it to the buttermilk and egg, dump it in here. And we're just gonna start covering the onion ring. We cook them in the fryer. And now we're ready for those bangers and rings. Put the English muffin, and then we're gonna do a cheddar chicken broth. Put it on the plate. Add poached soft eggs. We're drizzling some nice homemade hollandaise. We're gonna add a micro chef blend, and those are the bangers and rings. Here I have you bangers and rings.
With the brats in there and the cheese and the English muffin, which is house-made, it's just, everything is really good.
When there's a perfectly breaded onion ring that's crispy on the outside, and when it mixes in with that poached egg and the banger underneath, it just creates a perfect bite.
Short rib melt.
The short rib melt is amazing with the cheese and the crispiness of the bread.
Short rib melt coming up.
Give me the rundown here.
So we start out with the boneless short rib, black peppercorn, garlic clove, bay leaves,
It's a lot of bay leaves.
ground thyme, kosher salt, a whole gallon of burgundy red wine, Mirepoix.
Now you're gonna get all splashy, splashy, chef.
All your blue shirts get splashed.
Are you a fan of it?
Yeah, I'm a fan of all of your blue shirts.
You got some issues, son.
This is a strong beef base, and we braise it overnight at 250 degrees.
What are we into now?
We are making pickled red onions, red wine vinegar,
Water, whole bunch of coriander.
black peppercorn, crushed red pepper flake, bay leaf.
You and your Bailey. It's
That's
like me
okay.
and my blue shirt.
That's it. Kosher salt. I let it come to a boil.
Onions go in, steep for an hour and a half.
Short ribs are finished braising,
That is pull apart short rib all day long.
right?
Strain the jus.
Burr mix the Mirepoix,
That is music to my ears.
and I reincorporate it back into the meat.
Now we start to make this melt.
Typically sourdough bread,
All right.
Monterey Jack cheese, 6-ounce portion of short rib, pickled red onions, saute the arugula right behind it.
Got it. Cook it all up, add it together. Short ribs tender. Arugula is a really nice touch. This guy's got it.
I got French fries for the short rib melt.
Our #1 seller, hands down, of anything. And now between both locations, 800 to 1,000 a week.
To tell you the truth, I haven't actually had the short ribs yet because I'm always ordering the Christmas enchiladas.
Christmas enchiladas.
They have a red sauce and a green sauce.
We're gonna make the roja sauce now. First, we're gonna put the guajillo chilies in the pot, salt and pepper. Cumin brings out the texture, the taste in the sauce. Dry oregano, garlic cloves, water, but I like to put chicken base in mine just to give it a little bit more flavor. Then we're just gonna put this on medium heat for 30 minutes. So after it starts boiling, I'm gonna turn off the heat a little bit and we're gonna start blending it with the mixture blender. Now we're gonna make the chile verde sauce. So the first step is the tomatillos, olive oil, garlic, jalapenos just to give it a little spice to it, poblanos as well just to give it a kick, onion, roughly chopped, and then salt and pepper. We're gonna put it on medium heat, 30 to 45 minutes, and just let it reduce down. So it's looking ready to put the cilantro and start blending it. So we're gonna pour the shredded chicken in the chile verde now. Mix it. Tortillas on the flat top. I'm gonna add the chicken on the tortilla. Then you just start stacking it up. We're gonna add the last tortilla on top. We're gonna start making it Christmas, half verde and half roja. Homemade sour cream, queso fresco. It comes with a sunny side egg on top. I need a runner for these Christmas enchiladas.
I can really taste the smokiness from the roasted chili peppers mixed in with the tortillas and layers of shredded chicken. It's really to die for.
I love the dual sauces in there, the tortillas, the egg, amazing. And it's not even Christmas yet.
Christmas enchiladas and bangers going up.
We knew that Guy, his magic golden touch, would change everything for us. And every time that the show airs again, more people want to come.
Roasted corn avocado salad.
There's no other place like Wilma Frieda's.
The beauty of it is to see that you're doing this and to see the smiles on your face and to see the success that you're sharing. I dig it. I really dig it.